Alright, welcome back guys. I bet you that if you were to go up to your parents or somebody else's parents and ask them why they send their kids to school, they would probably say to get a good education. Never mind the fact that it would be illegal to not send them to school. They think that their children are getting a good education by sending them to either a public school or a private school. And I bet you that these same people pay zero attention to what is going on within their children's schools. And I'm very certain that a lot of people would be surprised to find out that not a single student can do math at grade level in 53 Illinois schools. It's not surprising to me though. I mean, I've done over 200 videos on this topic. But what you realize when you make videos about this topic and do research about this topic is how parents pay zero attention to what goes on in their children's schools. And you see that kids aren't being taught. They're just not. I mean, I haven't been in an actual school. I've been in a homeschool for the past 2.5 years. But when I was in a public school in 2020, at the end of 2020, I could see that we were being taught very, very little. And there was basically very little reading, writing, or math being taught, which are some of the most important things. There's also this too, that not a single student can read at grade level in 30 Illinois schools. Not a single student. And then you think about how much these schools get paid per student. In 2019, for these schools, it was about $19,700. 2022, it rose up to $35,000 per student. That's ridiculous. But of course we need this to educate our children because it's the right thing to do. We need to make sure that they are prepared for the future. It's all a lie. All these people do is lie, and these teachers get paid to lie. They get paid to lie and not teach your children at all. Imagine how much could be done with $35,000 per student. I mean, you could do so much, but don't believe that. The teachers need to be paid more because they're underpaid. Administration needs to be paid more because they're underpaid. The school board needs to be paid more because they're all trying to educate your kids. Just trust them. And you might also believe that maybe this isn't as bad for lower grade levels. Maybe it's just worse for middle schoolers or high schoolers. But no, it's not. Because more than a third of U.S. fourth graders can't read on a basic level. Test results show. A third of U.S. fourth graders can't read on a basic level. They can't read at a fourth grade level. I remember when, and I'm sure you guys remember, when schools actually wanted kids to read way above their level by trying to get them to read as efficiently as possible and then going up grade level, so that they would be able to read 1, 2, maybe 3 grade levels above them. But now, let's talk about BLM, let's talk about politics, let's talk about climate change, let's talk about LGBTQ things. Let's talk about all of that. Because it's so much more important than your future and your children being educated. At least it's much more important to these people, these teachers, administration, all of them. They all care about indoctrinating your kids more than they do actually educating them. So anyway guys, this is a short, quick video, but this is important stuff to see. It's important to see how bad kids are doing. How awful the education system is. I mean, seriously, not a single student can do math at grade level in 53 Illinois schools. How many thousands of kids is that? Tens of thousands, probably. I mean, some of these schools are in the city of Chicago, which it's not surprising at all, but that doesn't matter if it's surprising or not. Whether it's a red state, or blue state, it doesn't matter. It's kids being uneducated and indoctrinated all at the same time. And we need to stop this. We need to make sure as many people can homeschool as possible, because none of this is going to get any better. It's going to get so much worse. And I mean, that 1/3 of fourth graders is going to turn into 2/3 and eventually 3/3. And if you think that's extreme, you need to pay more attention to what's going on. But anyway guys, I'm happy to start making these videos again. I just wanted to start off with some smaller stories, even though they're not that small, but some quick, short stories, even though they're just as important to talk about. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.